Facts, because boy, right here we got Hollywood, and we got my boy Soul Toast up in here. You gotta be one of the happiest people alive right now. I hate to say it like that. I hate to even start it off like that. But we come into NFL Week 3. Now, there's only a handful of teams that are still undefeated, and one of those undefeated teams just so happens to be, surprisingly enough, those Denver Broncos. Oh my
Surprising.
God! Yes, surprisingly.
Why are you surprised?
Do I
Look
need
at
to
who
put
we
that shit in
played.
all caps? Surprisingly. I don't spell that shit ghetto, Lee. Surprisingly. Like,
Look,
look at it.
you can't just come with a normal compliment. It's always gotta be a backhand attached to it. There's
Hey,
no reason you should be surprised. They played the Giants, the Jets, and the Jags. I
hey,
mean, I'd be surprised if they didn't go 3-0.
hey, let's just say it like this. You played the Giants, Jets, and the Jags. Okay. The Jets, of course. The Jets are looking like the Jets of last year. And it
0 and
goes to show.
17.
And it goes to show that Sam Darnold was actually not the problem on that team.
Yeah.
So here they go with that. But no, the Denver Broncos have put together a nice little string of games, even if it's just getting your confidence up for that team as a whole. And for Teddy Bridgewater, you build
Right.
it up. Now, when y'all face some actual competition, that'd be the question. So, since your team is 3-0, my team is 1-2. Y'all don't know who it is. It's the Falcons right behind me.
Hey, I'm ripping the Falcons. I got my red on.
Don't do it. All right, hey, let's just get into it, man. Let's start with your Denver Broncos. What did you like about what you saw?
I love the defense. The Jets, a shutout is always nice. The last team we shut out was also the Jets. So it's kind of a thing that we do against them. They're always going to suck until they change owners and completely start over.
Yeah.
We keep getting injuries. We lose players for the season. We lost KJ Hamler for the season, torn ACL. But Jared Jeudy should be coming back in the next couple of weeks. Tim Patrick is still playing great from last season, so that's good. But it seems every week we lose a player for the year or extended time. We lost Bradley Chubb, Jared Jeudy, as I mentioned earlier. Our starting or main middle linebacker, Josie Jules, out for the season with messed up pec. But the defense is deep. Roster wise, so I think we'll be all right. Got the Ravens coming up. I'm not too worried about them since it took a record-setting field goal kick to beat Detroit. I'm just saying.
Now, let's not get disrespectful to the Ravens. Now they did beat the Chiefs. Do not forget that. Don't let that one game just be like, okay, we can mock Florida. They did
1-2 Chiefs. 1-2. Hey, look, Chiefs are done. It's over, just like Clemson. I'm calling it now. Couple years of coaching Clemson and the greatness is done. Mahomes is done. He needs to change the scenery. I can suggest one for him, but I'm just saying, look, it's going to be Justin Herbert moving forward. And then, Mahomes can go to a more elevated place to play and he could be better.
But look, you're talking about the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs can turn the whole entire season around with just a couple of games. You know what I mean? They can turn the season around.
I mean, of course I'm joking. There's only 3 games in.
Do I want them to? Hell no, I don't want them to. I want, like, in your illustrious words, my boy, I want chaos. I do. I really, really want it. And I want to see the Chiefs falter. I hate to say it.
Hey, look, AFC West is bringing the chaos. Broncos are undefeated. Raiders are undefeated. Chargers beat the Chiefs. Chiefs are 1-2. Mahomes lost his only 2 games in September this season. It's all kinds of crazy over here, and I'm all for it. I just need the Broncos to keep that going. I'm not predicting an undefeated season. I'm just saying the Baltimore Ravens aren't scaring me right now after what I've seen because they got a lot of injuries. And unless they get Hollywood Brown, that's Hollywood, Florida. He's not Hollywood, California right now. Unless they get him some stickum, I'm not too worried about the Baltimore Ravens right now.
Hollywood, Oregon.
Somewhere
off the wall.
I didn't know it was that bad.
I'll tell you what, though, Hollywood Brown, as quick as he is, as much hype as they want to give him, he's still a little receiver. Like, I don't trust him doing like the normal routes, going the whole entire route tree. I don't trust him doing that.
Right.
Maybe I'm
I
wrong.
mean,
Maybe I'm mistaken.
he dropped wide open touchdown passes, hitting
Wide
them in
open.
the hands. I I always heard that Lamar needed better receivers and all that. I'm surprised Josh Gordon didn't go there. But I didn't know it was that bad. I mean,
I'm actually surprised they didn't trade Julio. Let's be real.
yeah, that would have been a good fit.
That would have been the best fit.
But Derrick Henry and whoever else was over there did some good recruiting for Julio. Plus, it was a trade, wasn't it? So I
It
don't
was a
know.
trade. It wasn't like
Yeah,
they traded him from anything, but it was a trade.
right. Yeah, I'm sure they would have loved Julio, but
I would have fit so perfect with Lamar. Lamar is a great player, and he's
yeah,
actually top 5 in rushing in the NFL right now. I don't know if you check the stats out, but he's like number 4, I believe. And he's putting too much on his shoulders right now, and it's the team. So without his running game going, they have Le'Veon Bell, they had Devontae Freeman all on the roster. They haven't put it together yet. So
right.
maybe when they start putting that together, they'll take the less of a burden on him. But right now, he's putting too much on himself.
Yeah, and they got a ton of injuries as well.
True.
And like I don't even know if Le'Veon Bell's off the practice squad. Last time I heard, he was starting, so I don't even know what's going on with that. But while they're banged up, the Broncos got a chance to beat them, go 4-0. So after that, they
that's
want
your
to get
best
better.
chance.
I'm fine with it.
That's your best chance. So I'm not gonna sleep on the Ravens. Now here comes one of the biggest disappointments of the season right now. The Pittsburgh Steelers. Have you seen the way they playing?
Yeah. I'm not too surprised.
Are you not?
After that, that was the most boring 11-0 last season, and after that, we're just seeing a continuation of that. Big Ben is done. He's been done for a while, but he's super done. Look, he got tackled throwing the ball, and nobody was around him. He tackled himself. The force that he threw the ball pushed him back enough to make him fall over. That's not good. The offensive line, ever since they lost their offensive line coach to the Broncos, it's been wonky. They lost Villanueva. Najee Harris, he's coming into it. It's only his 3rd game so far. Big Ben ain't it.
He's coming into it receiving out of the backfield. I haven't seen that. He doesn't show much for me as far as rushing or whatever.
Right.
I think he has a little bit to go before he gets it. Because come on, it's the Steelers offensive line. It hasn't been looking that great. He's having to pick his holes, but out of the backfield, receiving the ball, he's been pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've seen a good defense get hindered by bad offensive play. And that's what I'm seeing right now. I think their defense is better than what they've shown, but they can only do so much with inept offense. So it's just not their year. And with Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Baltimore looking good this season, Cincinnati's defense is looking better than what I expected. I
actually expected the Browns defense to be a level that the Bengals defense is at.
Yeah, the Browns defense surprised me some, but not too much. It's so right now. Unless they play Chicago every season, every week. But I think teams are still getting into, with less preseason and the whole COVID thing.
Yeah,
I think these first few games they're just getting into it because we saw Derrick Henry blow up finally. Ezekiel Elliott's getting back into it. I think it's just a matter of time for most of these players.
I gotta proclaim this right now. I hope he goes to 2000 again.
Yes.
Derrick Henry has what it takes to be the best running back to ever grace the NFL. I hate to say it like that, but he does. That's a broad statement. And this is why I give that broad statement. The game they had against the Seahawks, that man had 35 yards rushing all together in that first half. He came back and rushed for over 130 yards in the second half. Any other team, if they were down by that much, they're focusing on passing the ball and getting down the field quickly. But when you had Derrick Henry, they said, fuck all that. We still gonna run the ball at you. We still gonna be aggressive with this run. And he bust off a big old run off. And even while they're in overtime, they're still handing this man the ball. He ended up with 160 yards. Was it 2 or 3 touchdowns? Maybe 1. Maybe I'm mistaken. It might have been, it was 2. I think it was 2. He did all that in the second half. They came back and won the game in the second half.
Yeah, that's That's their
They
bread and
won. They
butter.
won the game behind him. The
They
first,
need to stick to that.
they need to stick with that. They do. But Derrick Henry, he's showing that he still can do it. Like even this past game, I wish
Yeah.
Who's B was on this call right now. I wish he was. He smacked the shit out of Darius Leonard. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
He sent a grown man. Darius Leonard has to be about 6'2", right?
Yeah,
About
but
6'2".
he's like a man and a half, man. That's not natural.
He should never seen another grown man flying like that, though. That's not natural. That ain't
For him, it
natural.
is.
Like, dang. You ever play one of the games outside, you sitting there, you just throwing shit, and all of a sudden, like somebody just get hit, you got the bean bags on, you hit each other, and somebody goes
Right.
flying. That was Darius Leonard. He went flying. I never seen a grown man fly like that.
Oh, just look at Darius, not Darius. Look at Derrick Henry's highlights. He's got a bunch of them. He's
He
sending
got a
quite a
bunch
few
of them.
flying.
He looked like he's still playing high school. Let's be real, because that was just crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that he's gotten back in. That first game had me worried. I thought he might have been tired,
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, he had like 35 carries the second game, but
true.
that's what he needed to get going.
Well,
So
he is number one in the league right now in rushing yards. So
I'm all for it.
I'm all for it. I think Julio picked the perfect team. I'm hoping he gets, the wheels going a little bit better. He's looked pretty good. I'm not gonna say he looks bad. He looks pretty good playing that system. So I'm
Yeah,
hoping to see these guys get it together. Ryan Tannehill, figure it out, man. Figure it the fuck out. Like shit. You have all this talent on this team with you. You need to figure it the fuck out.
yeah. Look, they got a bread and butter. They just need to stick with it. They tried something the first game and didn't work out, and I mean, in the playoffs last season, Derrick Henry kind of got shut down. So maybe they're trying. Look, we can't just keep doing this if you want to make a deep playoff run, especially
Yeah.
against Kansas City and even the Chargers if they make it, because the offense is crazy. So they'll have to figure something out. But until then, just keep feeding the beast, man. I'm all for it.
You know what? You said the Chargers, their offense is looking pretty crazy, right? Mike Williams is finally actually looking like a number one wide receiver. He was drafted to be a number one wide receiver over there, but he wasn't
Right.
looking like it for his first few years, maybe first 2 to 3 years when Philip Rivers
Yeah.
was there. He's looking like a number one wide receiver right now. I mean, at his
And
size, he got a prototypical size like 6'4", 6'5". Like, come on. He's finally getting over there. He's finally making a name for himself.
I mean, that's nice and all, but leave that out my division. Like, come on. I got Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Derek Carr, and then it's like Teddy Bridgewater. It's like, look, I'm all for Teddy, but it's like, come on, give me a break.
Hey, look, man, I'm just happy to see the young guys getting there and they finally getting
Oh
up.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's time that we had a new age in NFL, new blood. It's always
not
been
to not to Tom Brady get out of
and
there.
not until Tom Brady got out there, but you got all these quarterbacks now near the end of their career. Tom Brady,
Yeah,
of course, Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan. He's there.
yeah,
Big Ben should have been done about 2 years
yeah.
ago, in my opinion. But these guys are all toward the end of their careers. We're about to see some new blood in the NFL. I'm kind of hyped about that one.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens though.
it's neat to see.
And let's go back to Tom Brady, the motherfucker. Oh man, I am so glad that they lost. The Rams. The Rams are actually looking like contenders, man. Contenders.
Yeah,
Like I would never guess it. Who would have thought just a change of quarterback was all that was needed? And that's pretty much all that happened. It's just
yeah.
a flip-flop quarterbacks. Nothing else is brand new over there.
Well, I mean, we saw it last season in Tampa.
True. True. Very true. And I actually like the Rams better than Tampa, only because, I think they have a solid defensive line with Aaron Donald. As long as Aaron Donald is on a defensive line, everybody's going to be great. Look at
Yeah,
Dante Fowler when he was there. He had a great year because he was playing with Aaron Donald. Now
right.
he sucks ass. But let's not get into that. He does play for my Falcons. I hope he gets better, but right now, nah. And
Hey,
then
good luck.
then they had Jalen Ramsey, a number one corner. He's a true number one corner.
Yep.
I'm not gonna call him shut down.
No.
But I will say he's very impressive. Very
Yes.
impressive. So that team looks complete to me. I think just a running back position right now, while Cam Akers is out, is the only thing that's a question mark.
Yeah. I was a little surprised. I I'm more surprised at the Tampa's defense, how bad they looked so far this season.
They look average.
They look almost below average, to be honest. With all who they brought back and what we saw in Kansas City in the Super Bowl, yes, Patrick Mahomes missing offensive lineman.
Mhm.
I expected much more from the defense. Maybe they got to get it going as the season goes, like they did last season. They started off kind of slow. I'm not really worried about Tampa Bay Bucks, but the Rams do look legit. I figured it'd be a jump on the offense with Matthew Stafford because it's like Barry Sanders and Megatron. You kind of die over there in Detroit. I'm glad he got out of it. But Jared Goff hasn't looked terrible in Detroit either. But yeah, the Rams look legit. If I had to pick a favorite, I would pick the Rams to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl.
You know what? No disrespect to Tampa Bay, but I had a feeling they were going to be like kind of different. Ever since the first game with the Cowboys, the amount of points that were scored, you had that going on, and then also the Falcons hung with them for a full-blown.
Oh snap!
Oh my God! Look who it is!
Isn't it Eclipse outside?
It has to be.
My goodness! That
My brother.
My goodness!
Fresh out the box, like he just came from underneath the house.
If you drinking water, man.
Yeah, I'm drinking water.
That boy look thirsty. That boy look thirsty.
Was that Philadelphia Green you got?
Yeah, Kelly Green.
You know what? I'm so glad you came on. I am so glad you came on because we didn't even touch your team yet. But here we are. Here we are. Let's talk about them. Eagles versus Cowboys. I don't know what happened to y'all, but the Cowboys put a whooping on y'all ass. I swear to God. I swear to God they did. What happened, man? What's up?
Man, they just couldn't stop him. They couldn't do shit on him. They didn't run the ball. Jalen Hurts kept underthrowing receivers. Like, the fuck? I don't know. Like,
y'all let
you can't keep. Zeke been sucking the last 2 years. Yeah, looking like damn 2016 and shit. Like, come on, man.
Zeke back.
Hell.
You know what disappointed me the most? This is what disappointed me the most with the Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all did not run the ball or even establish a run game.
Miles Sanders had 2 carries.
2 carries? How? Why? Y'all say, oh, we just want Jalen Hurts to run the ball the whole entire time.
I mean, look, I appreciate it that he only had 2 carries because I was playing fantasy football and that was my opponent had that player, so it all worked out.
It did not work out for me.
Sorry.
That's just so crazy, man. Miles Sanders is a good running back, especially out the backfield, receiving the ball and running the ball. How do you not establish a run game?
Trying to be pass happy, man. That's that Andy Reid, that damn Andy Reid shit, man. Andy used to do that shit too, man. Just forget the running game. Just pass ball the whole game.
It's like all they want to do is do the read option, right? Just a read option. Okay, we'll fake this. Oh, go back and throw the ball. No, it doesn't work all the time like that. You actually need to establish a balance. You didn't run the ball and then open up the passing game, or pass the ball, open up the run game. That's what this is for. Use it, utilize it.
Not just run slants all damn game. 2-step drop back slant. 2-step drop back slant. 2-step, 3-step drop back curl.
No offense to y'all Eagles, but who y'all got a receiver that's gonna be like, okay, he's that guy. Devontae Smith still hasn't proven it yet. He's still a rookie. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Who else you got?
Shit.
T.O. still in football shape. I'm sure he'll come back to the Eagles.
So I can't say I'll say a Whiteside because that was a wasted draft pick.
Jalen Reagor.
His ass out here cussing people out.
Y'all got 2 good tight ends. Like, well, I don't understand what's going on with y'all.
Yeah, they got Goddard and Ertz, and they don't drop Ertz down to the second tight end.
Y'all just wasting talent right now. The defense looks great.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I thought the defense would do better.
Not other than
I was fooled, apparently.
Hey, look here. The defense looked better than your offense. Let's just go with that. Let's just go with that. It looks better than your offense.
Jeez. Yeah, y'all got to do more than Y'all only used the running backs to run the ball 3 times.
Three
I don't think
times.
I've never heard of that. Like even the Ravens use running backs more than that.
They run the more
Crazy,
than that.
man. You
Man.
want to do read? You want to do all they want to do is do read options with Perks and say, "Fuck it, I ain't get the ball Sanders."
Like, come on, Hurst is a good quarterback when he wants to be. When he wants to be.
They act like he real Russell Wilson and shit. No, he all right, but
You know Russell Wilson.
He ain't no damn Russell.
No.
Look, man, y'all keep
But that
fooling
man-
yourself if you want.
that
to.
man
Hurts
Kyler
ain't
Murray?
it.
That man Kyler Murray balling though.
Yeah, fuck that.
Kyler
Man.
Murray don't make any sense. Someone that small shouldn't be doing any of that stuff.
You know what?
Man, that man like
I fear for Kyler Murray. I fear for him. You know why? He's doing all this running around. Somebody's gonna pop his ass one good time while he's trying to do all this running around. It might be it. He'll be hurt for a good bit. That might be it.
I mean, I don't wish that on anybody, but yeah. But I mean, hey, it ain't happened to Lamar yet. It hasn't happened to Kyler Murray yet. Kyler Murray's balling out this season.
Here's the thing with Lamar. Lamar is actually 6'3". He's 6'3". He can slip through. He's 6'3" and lanky. He can get through that. Kyler Murray, that's Mighty Mouse. Like, come on, man. That's Mighty Mouse.
He's just he's a little bundle of toughness. You know, if you hit him, it'll just bounce off.
A little bundle of toughness.
Bundle of toughness. The way he run reminds me of my nephew when they were younger. Like he got short strides. He pumped his arms real. It's weird to watch that dude run, but he's a grown man and he's balling out. So
he look like the little kids, you know, when they get hyped up on that candy and shit, just running around and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's him. That's him. Little ball energy. I give it to him. He is giving some MVP numbers type deal. You know, he is looking pretty good, but he needs to calm down. He's not Lamar. Lamar is a little bit better running than he is. Lamar runs with a purpose, basically. Kyler's running. Yeah, he's running to escape, and then he's going to make a play. I respect that.
Kyler got way better weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, true that. He has DeAndre Hopkins. AJ Green is by the wayside.
Green, Kurt. They got a good core up there.
They got a good core up there.
They got Max Williams. They got Max Williams at tight end too.
True. Very true. So if they figure it out, the Cardinals can look like a good team to make a run in the playoffs. I'm not gonna say they're gonna win, but they can make a run. You know, I did see something very interesting though. I was really looking at Bleacher Report, and they show them the players right now at this point in the season that should be, you know, be sitting out and let other players come up. I'm gonna go see the Broncos first. The player they chose was Justin Simmons, the guy you just signed to a big old contract.
What was the list?
Simmons.
No, I mean, what was the name of the list?
This list was the one player that each team should start sitting down because they're not making any type of effort right now during the regular season. Justin Simmons was the one.
What?
I was surprised at that. Of all the players,
I guess they had to pick somebody.
It's like they had to choose somebody. Now, when it came down to the Cardinals, they said AJ Green. Do you agree?
That's probably because he's old. That's probably because he's 30. That's probably because he's 33 and they thought he lost his stuff.
I don't understand this.
Well, 3 games in with AJ, he has 11 catches, I believe, for 100 and maybe 41 yards, something around there. That's 11 catches over 3 games. I can kind of respect that. It's 11 catches over 3 games.
Yeah.
And Kyler Murray's having the season that he is. So somebody's kind of falling off there. Rondale Moore, the receiver that they did draft, he is balling out.
Right. Like, this is blowing my mind. First, I'm going to just ignore the whole Simmons thing.
You know what?
Like, AJ Green is, what, second or third receiver on that team?
He's supposed to be number 2.
Second.
Man, look, they interchanged that with him and Kurt. And Green is old. Like, what, they expecting him to ball out this season or something? I don't get it.
It's like they're expecting him to do something. You know what? And I'm gonna back the data up real quick. Like
he had a hell of a second game and a decent third game. It's like his first year with the team. Look, I don't think Bleacher Report's legit organization.
No.
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, they gotta make something happen. You know what I mean? Like some of the stuff I do agree with. All right, here it is. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it for you. It's called one player that each team should bench now.
Bench. Oh, it's dumb.
Oh, here you go. AJ Green has only saw 18 targets through 3 games. 18 targets, and he's the number 2 receiver on the team. That's kind of low for number 2 receiver. 18 targets over 3 games.
What's their record?
3-0.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they're good.
There you go. His pro football focus number is 63.2. 63.2. Christian Kirk is graded out at 9.8, and Rondell Moore is graded out as a 71.8. So it's showing that those 2 receivers are better than him. That's Pro Football Focus. I have never agreed with Pro Football Focus, but I did find it interesting.
Yeah, he out there, he's taking away defensive players and getting other people. I ain't gonna let my blood pressure go up this late at night. Good job, Bleacher Report.
Oh, are you ready for the good one? Since you were a little mad about that. Justin Simmons.
Oh, please, what's their reason?
All right, here you go. They say he started the year by recording 6 tackles against the Giants, but was barely a factor in week 2. Nothing but a single tackle against Jacksonville. And he only recorded 2 tackles against the Jets. There you go.
26-0.
26
was the score with the Jets. You know how much defense? Oh my gosh. What? What are they supposed to do? Just no, I ain't gonna do it. Look, listen. If nothing's going on his way, he's not just gonna do stuff just to do it. I mean, like, you know how many DBs over there are playing great? Kareem Jackson, Kyle Fuller. They had 5 sacks that game. Like, there was nothing he needed to do.
Are you ready for this for your Eagles?
I want to hear about the Falcons.
Like, don't do that. I come to them last. I ain't. Alex
Right.
Singleton, the linebacker for the Eagles.
I don't know what that is.
That's his team. You probably don't know what that is.
I know you're outside linebacker, but they just been picking up since Dyder Bradham left. They just been getting random ass people at linebacker.
You know what? This is his PFF score was a 40.3. 40.3. That's pretty damn low.
I don't even know what that means.
It's Pro Football Focus. For the Falcons, and I do agree with them, is Caleb McGarry, our right tackle. He has been getting a little overwhelmed, you know, and a lot of players are improving on our offensive line. For one, Jalen Mayfield, he's improving each week as it comes along. He went from a tough test with Fletcher Cox to the next test playing against Tampa Bay and holding his own into week 3, finally winning the game against the Giants, but he held his own again. He got better and better each week. Caleb McGarry, this is year 3 for him. He should not be playing as bad as he is right now. Our line looks weak on the right side, only because of him on that right side. Christian Winston's playing good. But, you know, I kind of agree with Bleacher Report on that. That's one thing they did get right.
So do you think y'all should have drafted a quarterback instead of wasting a draft?
Hell yes. What?
Hey, look, I know it's only been 3 games, but none of these quarterbacks looking good to me. And putting them on the Falcons, I don't see how it would have been any better for any of them.
This is how it would have been better for the Falcons, because we would have something to build on. Right now, we have Matt Ryan at quarterback. Respect to him. He's the greatest quarterback in our franchise history. He's not the most electrifying quarterback. That goes to Michael Vick. But the best quarterback in our history is Matt Ryan. He's a franchise leader in so many statistical categories. But the Falcons are doing themselves a disservice right now. Right now, you want to try to grow and rebuild and get a new team set up. That's the reason you got a new head coach, you got a new GM. Right now, the team isn't built to be rebuilt. It's built to try to make a playoff run, according in their eyes. because you kept Matt Ryan, you kept a core, you brought in some, I say, money ball pieces to try to make a little run going. You drafted a tight end. So right there, you already said from this jump, we're not drafting a quarterback. We're not going to rebuild. We think we can make a run. Incorrect. Incorrect as fuck. I can't believe that. Come on, man. Of all things, I would have taken Justin Fields, even though he got his ass. What?
Yeah,
I'm not taking an Alabama or Ohio State quarterback. I'm not doing it.
Then they had like -2 passing yards.
He had one net
yards?
passing yard, Justin Fields, because he threw for 68, but he lost 67 in sacks.
Yeah, he got sacked 9 times.
He was set up for failure.
Yeah, he was set up for failure.
Yeah. Matt Nagy.
Andy Dalton told the lineman not to block. That's what happened.
Nah, that was Matt Nagy. And Dalton's like, man, jeez. They sent out the same package.
Not me.
Right. They sent out the same package for Andy Dalton, but they put it for Justin Fields, and it's a completely different type of player. That's 100% on the coaching. Like, what was he supposed to do out there? How you not blocking Khalil Mack? It's like it's dangerous. You can't do stuff like that.
No, but you mean Myles Garrett?
Oh yeah, Myles Garrett.
Yeah, that's what I meant. My bad, Myles Garrett. Yeah.
It's like I don't know, Matt Nagy. I think we I don't know who put the stat up, but quarterbacks in Matt Nagy's system never fared well. But when they left his system, they're thriving.
Yeah, Trubisky went to the playoffs twice.
He went to the playoffs twice. That he did. But where's he at?
He would have had a playoff win if Nick Foles ain't come through and get us a field goal ring.
The fact that Nick Foles is still on that roster, and Matt Nagy, I don't think he wants Justin Fields to succeed. I don't think he wants Justin Fields on the team. Just like when Shanahan had RG3, he didn't want him on the team, and I think it's one of those situations.
I'll tell you what,
that's why he got the Cousins later on, because he didn't want RG3.
We'll trade him Matt Ryan next year. How about that?
I mean, look, I'm not saying Chicago's a better team than Atlanta, but they probably are.
What?
That might work out.
You said Chicago's a better team than Atlanta?
Yeah.
Defense-wise, all they need is somebody to score.
Defense-wise. That's it. Stop right there. Defense-wise. Offensively, I'm giving it to the Falcons.
I'd say, look.
All right, before you even do it, I know what you're about to do. Before you do it, my brother.
What?
Look at the offensive weapons that Atlanta has. Look at the offensive weapons that Chicago has. Which one would Justin Fields do better in? I mean, look at the weapons.
Oh, I'm talking about Matt Ryan on Chicago. I don't care what Justin Fields
ain't worried about Matt Ryan. I'm talking about Justin Fields on the Falcons. No.
Justin Fields on the Falcons, it's all about the scheme. I think he would do better in Atlanta. Yeah, and I think Matt Ryan would do better in Chicago. Atlanta seems like they were at least attempt to make a game plan for Justin Fields. Chicago had no game plan for Justin Fields. It's, well, you're a quarterback. Figure it out.
Hey, go throw the ball real quick. We just want to see what happens.
Right. I think Matt Ryan with Allen Robinson, decent running backs, a good defense now. It's not as great as it used to be. I think he'd do all right. I don't think both teams would be like elevated to contender status, but plus the change of scenery actually helps sometimes. Look at Sam Darnold and all
Chicago
that.
With Matt Ryan, I see would make the playoffs.
Right.
I can say they would make the playoffs.
Uh-oh. Got technical difficulties. I don't know what happened there. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I'm looking at the picture right there.
Yeah, that's an old ass picture. Shit.
Yeah, it is.
He got an army haircut.
Hey, that's in the Army. That's in the Barracks.
That's a basic training good.
Hey, check it out. Look, not only is that an Army haircut, that red in the background is a mattress I put a sheet over in my Army barracks.
He was downrange, man. He was in the tube, putting on some shit.
Look, check it out, man. I'm supporting me supporting the Atlanta Falcons back in the day. That's Atlanta red you see back there, sir.
We ain't taking no credit for that. We ain't taking no credit for that.
Rise up. Rise up.
And I don't know what's going on with my stuff.
Oh man. You see them
But
go.
yeah, I think Matt Ryan would make Chicago a playoff team, and I don't think I just don't have that faith in Justin Fields, I guess, or Zach Wilson, or Mac Jones. Maybe
I will say this for Zach Wilson. He was just brought into the wrong system. Look at that Jets offensive line. They're not blocking anyone. I seen one clip. The Jets offensive linemen were blocking each other. Like, how the hell does that shit happen? So it's
Right.
not him.
Jets, man.
It's not him. It's not him. He's coming to a system and he's trying to do the most that he can as a rookie. That's not good. That's not good. So
yeah, it's more the franchise in the system. Like, they got to start over.
Like when last time they were really good, they had Chad Pennington in their quarterback. I remember.
No, they had Sanchez.
Okay, Mark Sanchez suck ass. Let's not do this.
Hey,
Hey,
Sanchez went two championship games, two AFC championship games.
Look here.
Two AFC championship games.
Look here.
Mark Scott can't wait.
But humble. All right, you can never.
That was afterwards. That was afterwards.
Afterwards, before I don't know. Look, you can't live that down at all. How you fumble the ball like that?
But still, man, he beat Brady. He beat Brady and Man in the same playoffs, but he lost to Big Ben though.
Tell me this: did he beat him or did that defense beat him?
No, he beat him because they beat the Colts.
Answer that question. Did he beat him or did that defense beat them?
He had a drive downfield against the Colts, so he kicked the last second field goal.
Who else was on that team with Mark Sanchez? Who was the cornerback for that team?
Reeves.
I'm sorry, who was that?
Reeves, Camardi, Bart.
Stop it right there. Just stop it right there. You had the hitting linebackers. You had Reeves Island, and when he was Reeves Island still, Antonio Camardi. You have a defense like that, you have to do one thing: just take care of the ball. That's it.
See, what they fucked up is that when they drafted D. Milner, thinking he was going to be the next Reeves.
He was trash. He was trash.
D. Milner was supposed to be the next Reeves.
And you know what? I mean, we're looking at two good Alabama cornerbacks coming up in the league right now. One is Patrick Surtain, and the other one is Trayvon Diggs for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Diggs.
That's Stephon Diggs' brother, ain't it? That's Stephon Diggs' brother, ain't it?
I don't know. Just his last name Diggs when we ain't brothers now. Come on now.
I think that's his brother.
I ain't want to say.
You can't be doing that, bro.
No, let me take it right there. Let me take it right there.
That's Stephon Diggs' brother, ain't it? What, his last name Diggs? Son.
Right.
Hold on. What's his name again?
Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah, Surtain, he had a rough first game, but second and third, since they put him in the starting line, he should do good. With all that's back there, he should do good.
Yeah,
but we'll see how it goes against the Ravens.
Yeah, that's his brother.
Them deep balls they be throwing.
Yeah, that's the brother.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's Stephon, brother. Yeah, Stephon like the middle child. Yeah, Stephon is old.
What you got a whole entire family history up? What's up?
They say he got three brothers. One born 93. Stephon was born 90. No, not one was born 95. Stephon was born 93, and then another one called Aaron did.
Damn, I'm old.
Right? Jeez, I remember 93 and 95.
Swear to God, I was in damn kindergarten 93. Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, we're gonna wrap this one up, y'all.
Hold on a second. Hold on, sir. I haven't heard any Falcons talk today. How's your team doing the first three games?
Look here, I was gonna say that for the
horrible
way. I was gonna say
come
that.
on now. You gotta give us a little piece of invited.
All right, here you go.
Just a little bit.
Let me shake my shoulders just a little bit now. Hey, look here, the Falcons, man. We finally won a game. Respect. We barely won a game, but against the Giants had that. So here we go. And this is my assessment of it. Cordell Patterson, sir, you are the MVP of this Falcons team. Respect to you. I'm glad you came to the team. We utilized you very well. Dante Fowler finally did something worthwhile and got a strip sack. I don't know where this came from. I thought he was dead, but he got something done finally. All right. And of course, our one lone Pro Bowler who will still be a Pro Bowler this year, Young Wei Koo. That
Yes.
young ho, he got that shit.
Young ho. This young ho, man.
You know, and I like him too. Now he went to Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern. That man, he's Georgia through and through on that one. Respect to him. He did what he's supposed to do. He did it like a Pro Bowl kicker is supposed to do. But right now, the Falcons are so disappointing to me, even after we won this game. If we lose any of our next few games coming up, we have the Washington football team, the team with no name. We can't lose to them. And then we have the Jets. The Jets. If we lose to the Jets, I might be a temporary
So
Broncos
y'all play
fan.
Washington next, and then the Jets.
And then the Jets.
Oh man, y'all about to be 3-2. You ain't gotta worry about it, man. Y'all about to be okay.
Hey, look here.
We
Taylor
played the
Heinicke-
damn fucking. We played the Chiefs. We played the Chiefs. The fucking Panthers. The fuck we after that. We got to be fucking 1-4.
Hey, who y'all beat?
Hey, sir.
The Falcons.
Hey,
I forgot. My bad. I forgot. I'm sorry. Go Falcon.
you know what? Look here, man. You doing all this stuff up here, but you had that cut on there looking like you was fucking, what his name? What's that boy name? Y'all seen that movie Cadence?
I ain't seen that.
You ain't seen
Nobody,
movie?
anyone watching, y'all don't need to look that up anyway.
Look
I
at the
don't
movie
need no
Cadence.
connection.
Look at the movie Cadence. It's a movie Lawrence Fishburne back in the day. Yeah,
Oh, boy.
buddy.
Look, all I say is that picture did what it needed to do back in the day.
What was
I'm
that?
gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, hey man, you had the porn star matches, one of the little swirl matches they would use. That's what you had behind you.
Man, I had an extra matches because when I got to, that was when I was in Hawaii. When I got to Hawaii, I used to live in a house in Kansas, so all my furniture came with me.
Mm-hmm.
And for certain reasons, I needed to, you know what? I ain't gonna get into this. You ain't gotta worry about. Look, Broncos 3-0, Falcons about to be 3-2, Eagles. I can't even make up a reason why y'all might.
They need Jesus.
Yeah, y'all need
They run the
Bring-
ball.
Chip Kelly
Run the
back
ball.
or something. Bring
Run the
Chip
ball.
Kelly
Nah.
back so y'all can blame him.
No, man. No, at least with Chip Kelly, won't nobody get hurt. Won't nobody get hurt. I mean, we played down there, no huddle all game and had defense on the field all game, but won't nobody get hurt.
Hey, but we'll see. We'll see what the Eagles do. Like you said, y'all need to run the ball more. That's it. Just run the ball. Establish a balance. That's what the team needs. It needs balance right now. Jalen Hurts can run the ball, but he needs to establish a balance. He doesn't need to be the only one carrying the ball.
Yeah.
There it is. Simple as that. Denver Broncos, we are excited to see what Denver Broncos can do. It's been a while since y'all had them Peyton Manning years. Y'all want to get those back. I respect that. Go ahead and get it back.
Oh, shit. We got Uncle Rico on the team, too.
Uncle Rico.
Ooh.
Minshew. Yeah, we
Oh,
got
put him in. There you go. Look, he'll win you 2 extra games.
His hair will win you 2 extra games.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to leave it at that, man. Falcons, y'all stay tuned for the Dirty Bird Way. It's coming up. Sorry it's been prolonged. We're going to get it on there, all right? I know y'all other 2 names ain't going to be on there right here.
Look, go Falcons, man.
Hey,
Uncle Rico. Put him in, Uncle Rico.
Hey, before we get out of here, what's up with a bit off topic, bro?
Man, a bit off topic. We've been away for a while. I ain't gonna say what reason. There's only a couple variables in what goes on with that podcast, and as you can see, I'm on this podcast, so y'all can figure out the missing variable for that. But we are back. What if been coming out? So we reacted to that, and we went way off topic. Somehow we got on sports, and my fantastic co-host, Cigar Lover Mac, had to get something off his chest with Falcons talk, and we's all over the place. But what if going on? You got Venom coming out this Friday, so we're gonna hit that up. Hopefully you go see it. Shang-Chi, we can still do a review on that. There's a lot we could talk about, but we're getting back into the swing of things. So I apologize for nothing coming out, but we are back.
Bring me on that Shang-Chi, but Shang-Chi was fire.
Great movie. Fantastic.
Hey, where you get that One Piece poster from, man?
Man, I went in Hawaii, man. They had a Kauai Con, man, and look.
Fuck.
Y'all can talk about that offline real quick.
Yeah, that's a bit off topic, but yeah.
Hey, that's how we gonna end it, man. We got Hollywood right here. You got Soul Toast. And we got my boy down there. Look at him down there. Look at him. Here out.
Get that money, man.
Get that money, dog. We see what's going on with you, boy. Hey, that's how we gonna end it. It's Opinionated Faxx. We out.
Right.